This is a TV Kojiko sports presentation.
Welcome to the Peterborough Memorial Center for Game 4 of the Mann Cup here tonight. Now, will the Langley Thunder be able to take the 3-1 stranglehold on this series? Or will the Peterborough Lakers be able to claw their way back and tie this series at 2 games apiece? We are going to find out that question tonight. It is another huge game. These games have been quite intense. Peterborough coming out on top of the last one by a final score of 14-10. And once again, the action continues here tonight. I'm your host, Tyson Geik. I'm joined here by our analyst, Jesse Thomas. Jesse, we're going to get right to the action. A couple of players to watch. This has been an incredibly exciting series. This series has almost been the equivalent of watching players like Wayne Gretzky, if we're going to make the comparison to hockey, Wayne Gretzky play against a player like Mario Lemieux in John Grant Jr. playing against Ethan Iannucci. Let's talk about a player to watch tonight, John Grant Jr.
John Grant Jr., hands down, the world's greatest lacrosse player right now. This guy is so exciting to watch. He's been so busy this playoff, starting the scoring for the Lakers and usually finishing it. He's got 10 goals so far in this Mann Cup. He was a question mark before Game 3, but he's ready to go. He's going to be playing through some pain, but look for the hometown crowd to really get behind him and give him some adrenaline so he can rally. But this guy's got an outside shot to be reckoned with.
John Grant Jr. with 10 goals and 4 assists so far in the Mann Cup, and he was battling back from the injury that he suffered in Game 2, which took him out of that game where the Lakers lost in overtime. The player on the other side to watch is Ethan Iannucci, and Peterborough fans are getting to know this guy quite well because he is making some noise. What an exciting player he is.
Well, the fans at home in Peterborough got to appreciate, talent when you see it. And Ethan Iannucci's a unique player. He brings certain skills that, we haven't seen a lot. This guy's 6'4". He can shoot from the outside, but he's also got the wherewithal to be able to go one-on-one, and even as we see here, go 1-on-3, and he scores some pretty nifty goals. You mentioned it, Tyson, earlier in our broadcast to check this guy out on YouTube because he's an exciting player.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Pete Dalladay along with Jesse Thomas here in the booth. We're all set and ready to go for what should be one heck of a lacrosse game here tonight. It is game number 4. The Lakers will be in white tonight. And there's your starting goaltender getting his first start here in a while as Mike Thompson came in relief and was a big story here Monday night looking for his second win of this series. And at the other end, 6'7", Brody McDonald with 2 wins and a loss now so far after 3 games for McDonald. And the Thunder are in black here tonight. And here we go. Suter to face it off for the Lakers. Face-off's obviously going to be key again tonight. And we are underway. It's showtime here at the Memorial Center in Peterborough. And the opening face-off is won here by the Thunder. They'll have first crack here at opening the scoring. Culp sending a couple of whacks Matt Levesque's way. Levesque sends it back to his own zone. Had enough of the slash, I guess. And here he goes. Moves the ball in. It's Radcliffe with it. Lewis Radcliffe will be out there a ton here. Pretty much every offensive possession that the Thunder have, but he gives the ball away. It's taken by Daryl Gibson. And Gibson will roll it in here, and it's taken by John Grant. Grant sporting new white gloves tonight. There's always something different about Grant. What's not different is his big shot, and there it is. That's going to leave a mark on the foot of Todd Stockdale. Those ones sting, and here come the Thunder the other way. They did get a good bounce off this foot. There's a shot, and that is not going to be on goal. That goes wide and a little bit of high, too. Loose ball picked up by the Thunder. And it's going to be Garrett Billings with it. Billings leads all scorers here so far in this Mann Cup. Moves it across. He gets it back. Billings gets a pick from Iannucci. Rolls, gets past one check, sends it back to Iannucci, shoots, and Thompson with the stop. picking up where he left off.
That's right, Pete. Mike Thompson came in 8 minutes into the first period of Game 3 and looked sharp, only allowing 7 goals there, so he gets the nod again for the Lakers.
McIntosh trying to pull off what he did a couple times in Game 3, and that was the ability to walk right in and wind up and take a shot. That one was blocked, though, unlike the other night where he scored 2 like that as the ball is moved in by McCready. McCready has also had a pretty good Mann Cup here, quietly going about his business on that left side. Radcliffe to McCready, goes in, shoots, Thompson again, coming up bigger than the ball rolls in, but it's going to be whistled a no goal. Net was knocked off.
Good call by Chris Williams there, the official on the crease, to see the net off, no goal.
Well, Evans, Koluski are set up on the near side here, coming out of the corner with it, as Lincoln will move it in. Koluski, Evans, wide, shoots. That shot going up a little high as he came from underneath. Guess you could call it an underhand, but
yeah,
it's
Scotty going from low to high on that one, whistling one just over the shoulder of McDonald.
Iannucci moving it in, sends it across, picked up off the boards by Radcliffe. He fires. Thompson with the same rebound right there. Brad Self, good defensive play, and he also scoops up the loose ball. Self going in, takes a look. Chad Culp, late hit, Grant fakes, and the ball popped out of his stick. Couldn't get the shot away. Sean Evans with it, Van Beek right on him. Evans takes the shot. He may have stepped into the crease for half a second, but it went wide anyhow. Good loose ball there by Culp to Evans, scores! Sean Evans, 1-0 Lakers. 3:06 in.
The Lakers, they've been doing it all series. They've outshot the Langley Thunder every game, and in large part it's due to their second chance opportunities created by huge rebounds. This time it's Evans kind of driving his man and throwing a shot over the net, but John Grant Jr. is there to take the pass from Culp and finds Sean Evans out front. He drops the shoulder and puts one 5-hole to give Lakers the first lead of the game, 1-0.
Yeah, Sean Evans having a nice little Mann Cup here too.
18 points so far. He's got 17 assists, and that gives him 4 goals now so far.
So it's Langley ball. Turner getting it in for Jackson. Jackson's got some room, decides not to take the shot. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Pops it out in front, looking for Turner. Nothing doing there, and the Thunder will likely have to give up the ball here. Quick shot, you never know, but they couldn't get it on goal, and the Lakers will look to build on their 1-0 lead. Huge crowd on hand here tonight in Peterborough. Bigger than Monday's crowd, that is for sure. A win will do that. Here's Koluski, and the ball popped out of his stick. Didn't quite catch the shooting string there, maybe.
Luckily, Koluski, that one was deflected by the big defender, Lentz, so Lakers are going to regain possession here.
Giles has made his way back in the lineup here tonight. Here's Corey Vettorelli taking it off the glass, fights his way to the goal. Top of the dotted line to Giles, fire, scores! Matt Giles says, thank you very much for putting me back in the lineup. I'll prove you right that it's 2-0 Lakers.
Absolutely, for Giles, you gotta be just amped up that you're back in the lineup. Healthy scratch for game number 3, and we'll have a look at the replay here. Vettorelli drives hard in the center. He attracts 3 players, so that leaves Giles wide open in the top, and he puts everything behind this. The Lakers have a 2-0 lead.
Well, that's Matt Giles' game, and I think maybe he got away from it a little bit. He's been away playing in the summer anyhow for a year or so, but that's his bread and butter, and he delivered.
He's a big body. He takes up a lot of space on that floor, and he's got a big shot as well. We've just seen that.
See if the Thunder can reply here. There's a shot coming. Iannucci's shot blocked. Mac Allen in there. Pair of 10s battling for the ball in the far corner, and it's going to be awarded to the Lakers.
Loose balls have been huge this series. People are just laying it all on the line, diving head first even for this. They know how important it is to have that possession.
Good job by Vettorelli in that one. Evans, he tried to pull off a pass he pulled off the other night. Didn't work this time. He was looking for his brother Scott Poole in the meantime. Jackson shoots and just hanging on, and that was not Thompson that made that save.
Jordan McIntosh came into the crease to put a stick on it. Thompson didn't realize it was right between his 5-hole.
Wow, he got the stick down and prevented that ball from rolling in. What a play. Bielich now. He runs it up the floor. He's got Radcliffe with him. Turner, Iannucci, now Garrett Billings will take the ball. Being chased here by Watt. Watt tries to catch up to him. Now it's Peterborough ball. 5 minutes, 25 seconds into this opening period. Brought to you by Ricky's All Day Grill. And now here's Vitarelli. Vitarelli to Lincoln, across, Kelusky out in front, Giles shoots, and he had perhaps a better chance and let that fly. He made one extra move.
Great opportunity for Giles, perhaps. He just made the one extra dangle, lost a bit of a handle on it.
There's Jackson working against Steinhaus, and moving pick. It's going to be Lakers ball here. This is the start Peterborough was looking for. Up 2-0, the crowd is into it early. Over 3,500 here tonight, I would think. Here is Evans into his younger brother, Sean Evans. Sean takes a look across the Culp, zips it over to Scott Evans, fires, tried to go 5-hole there. And McDonald with the save. And the ball moved ahead, Billings will play.
Garrett Billings had 5 assists last game, but he was held off the score sheet. Rod Jensen thought his team was playing a little too much on the perimeter and wants to see them get inside more this game.
Radcliffe pops it out in front. There's a chance. Great save right there. Mikey Thompson for Reinhold. Brad Self with the loose ball. He'll take it.
Biggest save of the game there for Mike Thompson, coming up big, robbing Reinhold on the crease.
Here's Vitarelli. Over to Giles. Giles passes it in. Sean Evans coming in now. Evans across, gets it back, shoots, and McDonald comes over, makes the save. Rebound, full 30 for the Lakers. Lincoln to the top, Grant to Giles to Evans. Giles cutting, play broken up, and it's Thunder ball. Long pass, Turner off the bench, he'll play it. One-on-one, spins, shoots, Thompson, another big save.
Great spin move by Turner to get off the check, but there's Thompson again coming up big, this time with a left shoulder save.
McIntosh with a nice move, then pays the price for it though. Grant will take it. Little fake, little pump, slides it over to Suter. Suter going in, a rare offensive chance for him, and he gets it on goal and a save by McDonald. Maybe a penalty coming up too on the hold.
Suter spinning and taking his man to the net. The Lakers going to go up for their first chance in the power play here, Pete, with a 2-0 lead.
Heads to bows, I believe, before every game, just to get some energy going. Here's Vitarelli to Giles, back to Vitarelli, into Evans on the power play. Fake, shoots, tried to go top shelf and just a little high. Vitarelli scoops up that loose ball. Grant, here's a chance. Evans shoots, stops Scott Evans and Sean Evans both in there. Trying to get a shot away with Sean. That is stopped.
Sean Evans picks up that rebound on the front, but just can't find the back of the net. Good save by McDonald.
Radcliffe. Now, Reinhold. He had a pretty strong game despite the loss the other night in game number 3. As he looks to catch it in the corner, takes a Peterborough bounce, and Scott Self will grab it. And the Lakers still have plenty of time to work with on the power play. Already leading this one 2-0, a win by the Lakers tonight. And they tie up this Mann Cup at 2 games apiece. As the ball's moved to the top. Grant. Here's Sean Evans. Evans down low. Scott Evans shoots. McDonald take rebound. Crease ball.
Sean Evans picks up his own rebound, but Grenier there with the crease call. Evans reaching in.
There's Billings. 42 on the power play left for the Lakers. Billings drawing 2 Lakers. Ball's moved over to Turner, but he kind of bobbles it, but stays with it. A good job to take it off the glass. He's being chased behind the net. McIntosh and Sorensen just unloads it. Actually goes off the netting, and the Lakers will have a chance to set up a play or two here. They gotta hustle.
Still 21 seconds left in this power play, so the Lakers get another shot at least. See if they can get.
Vitarelli able to walk right in. Comes to Sean Evans. 9 seconds on the power play. To the top for Grant. Fires, hits the crossbar. Oh, boy. An inch away from taking a 3-0 lead, maybe not even that much. Awfully close. Here's Radcliffe. Penalty has come to an end. Back to 5-on-5 lacrosse. There's Billings. McAllen right on him. Billings looks across. Reinhold in the crease. That is Laker ball. A little strange to see them in their white jerseys tonight. They've worn their dark uniforms all season long up until now, I believe. There's Jamie Lincoln. Lincoln in. Grant to Scott Evans. Evans hangs on to it. Gets it up to Grant again. On the wrong side, but he sends the backhander off instead. Nice save by McDonald after a beauty shot. By
Grant never got a lot of mustard on that backhander. Runs through to his far side and whips a backhander. McDonald didn't even see it coming.
Grant to Culp, he's looking for it. Play whistled down. It's going to be Thunder ball.
Giles getting a little too aggressive on the pick with the shoulder, so Langley are going to take possession.
Billings with it. Into Radcliffe. Radcliffe's got some room here. He's at a sharp angle, though. Makes the bounce shot right on net. Thompson with his save. And it's Lakers ball as it's going to be moved up here. McIntosh into Grant. Grant back to McIntosh. Shoots. And McDonald hangs on. Makes the stop. Looks for the long pass. Instead, now he plays a little safer. Stockdale up to Reinhold. More than halfway through this opening period. 2-0 Lakers. Jackson, lug out. And Iannucci with that big height goes to the net. Shoot, scores! Nathan Iannucci, dandy goal there. That closes the gap. It's a 2-1 game.
Nathan Iannucci, he has to really rise above the glass here, even to hold a kind of a wild pass that Shane Jackson throws him. That 6'4" frame, he does a good job getting it up in the air. He elevates to get that. Then we talk about his one-on-one game that we're talking a little bit about in the pregame. He just takes Watt down low and then crashes the crease and puts it through Thompson's 5-hole to get them within 1 goal. So the Lakers right now on top 2-1 with 8:37 to go in the first period.
And Suter on the draw. Can't win this one. It's Langley ball. It's played here by Poole. Those two will take the majority of the draws here tonight. Poole with it. To Billings. Billings and a man cutting, decides to hang on to it, moves it over to Turner. Turner to the top. McCready to Billings, gets a pick. Picked off by Mark Stainhouse. 2-on-1. Stainhouse going in, looks, he will wait and move it across. Little fake, self-shoots, stopped by McDonald. An unselfish play by Stainhouse, but I'm wondering if the shot may have been the better option there. We'll never know. There's Radcliffe getting it in. Jackson's got room for the sidearm shot. Couldn't get it on goal, though. Quick pass, Jackson couldn't handle it. Radcliffe will. He goes in, shoots. Thompson gets a piece, rebound. Crease ball, I believe, and it's going to be Peterborough possession.
Radcliffe slips 2 Laker defenders and looks like he put that one off the post, Pete, so Lakers catch a break.
Calls Peterborough ball as they'll move it in. Sean Evans. Evans winds. And that was blocked. He tries to pick it up, but he's got Midsky right on him. And now it's Langley ball. They get the call. 7:20 to go in the first.
Been back and forth so far this period. Lakers again out shooting their opponents early. In the 3 games this series, the Lakers have outshot Langley 156 to 106. So they're certainly getting a lot of chances.
Jackson, top of the dotted line, feeds it in, and it's picked off eventually. Stainhouse. He's going to run it up. Got to be careful. He's got 2 Thunder right on him. Gets away for half a second and just wisely rolls it over here. Matt Giles, nice pass. McIntosh will get it to Evans. Evans shoots, and he's hammered afterwards right into the net, and it's Laker ball.
Evans goes for the long reach around on McDonald, but can't put it by him, and then takes a pretty good check into the crossbar from the Langley defender. So Lakers are going to regain possession here with a fresh 32nd.
Well, 2-1 lacrosse game. It's another tight one. Here's Grant. Nice pass in, quick shot. That just goes wide. Evans with it. Scott Evans. And worked over, but is able to stay out of the crease. Some good work there by Evans. Giles shoots. Good low shot. McDonald gets a piece and a full 30 here for the Lakers. 6.5 to go here in the first. 1-goal game. Here's Sean Evans now. Moves it over. Chad Culp passes it into Grant. Back to Sean Evans. Evans looks. He's got room. Low shot. Rebound. And McDonald right there. Boy, not a lot of room when you get in tight on the 6'7" goaltender.
But the third time I can count, Sean Evans picks up his own rebound, going to the net and getting a second chance.
Grant hanging on to it now. Finds Sean Evans. Moving pick, or legal pick anyhow.
Easy call there for Williams with the pick on the back.
There's Radcliffe into Billings. Under 6 to go. Tyson getting ready to head downstairs. He'll have a guest coming up, and the ball will be played here by Garrett Billings. Billings rolling. A nice defensive work right there by the Lakers, preventing Billings from getting anywhere. But then they give the ball away after all that work. The last thing you kind of want to do, I would
Sneaky play by Iannucci. He saw that Thompson was winding up and kind of looked the other way, and at the last second turned around for the interception.
Radcliffe with a shot. Thompson sees that one all the way. Chris White streaking, looking for it.
Allen just didn't see White. White could have been in on the breakaway.
Allen with a shot. That is stop. Rebound right there. Yeah, White and Allen both up there. You don't see them together too often in the offensive zone. As the ball's played here, Kelusky being pressured. Some fans looking for a call. They won't get it. The play continues as Turner. He's got it with McCready. There's the pass. There's the shot. And a save by Mike Thompson. Maybe a crease anyhow. Nonetheless, you got to make the save just in case it doesn't make
Mike Thompson, he's been sharp since coming in early in the game 3. Jamie Batley, you know, making a tough decision to bring out their young gun Tyler Carlson, but it seems like Mike Thompson has the answer.
Here's Sean Evans. Gets the pick from Kelusky. Evans to Kelusky. Shoots. Hits the bar. Hit the post. What a chance.
Another
Tracy
crossbar
Kelusky
for the Peterborough Lakers. That's 2, I'm counting.
Lavec with a pass for Bielich. However, picked up here by the Lakers. And they get loose. Excellent job right there by Andrew Suter.
Somehow he holds on to it. He's still got it. Langley looking like they're incorporating a full court press here with the last 5 minutes.
Vitarelli with it. Corey Vitarelli. To the top for Giles. Into Scott Evans. Evans works one-on-one for a couple seconds here. Heads towards the net. Not a lot of room there. He's running out of time as well. Under 4 to go here in the first. And Jackson's got it. This has been fantastic lacrosse right from the get-go here in this 2012 Mann Cup. And to be honest, I wouldn't be shocked if we're here on Sunday night for a Game 7, but we'll wait and see what happens here over the next couple games. Technically, Langley could win this one in 5. Here's Self. Little 3-on-1 to Stainhouse. Stainhouse shoots, scores! Mark Stainhouse hits 3-1 Peterborough.
Great play this time. Steinhaus elects to shoot. When you're in that close, you might as well, Pete. He himself had kind of a trade-off there earlier. It didn't work out for him. This time it's Self going over to Steinhaus. Steinhaus looks like he's going to make the move to the far post, and at the last minute pulls up and goes short side, beating McDonald. Nice effort by Steinhaus, even just to stay out of the crease, as he gives the Lakers a 3-1 lead.
Radcliffe into Billings. Billings to Turner. Wasn't quite ready for the pass. Is picked up by Radcliffe. Radcliffe top of the dotted line. And behind the net. Back to Turner. Shoots. And Thompson right there. May not have made its way through. Could have hit somebody out in front. The ball in the meantime picked up here by Hickey. There's the pass. Thompson makes the save that time for sure. And it comes here as Scott Self will move it ahead to John Grant. Grant goes in. Kelusky sets him a little pick. Evans interfered with. That's Lakers ball with a full 30. Little headbutt there.
Evans trying to get in there and perhaps draw a penalty from Stockdale. They're lucky to get the ball back.
Here's Sean Evans. Kelusky trying to create some room for him. Evans flips it back to Kelusky. And now in for Vitarelli to Grant. Grant winds, pumps, shoots it. Rebound, Kelusky right there. Vitarelli came through, he got the shot away. Some great action here with 2:18 to go in this opening period. Reinhold at the top, moving it a little deeper. Coming off the boards is Jackson, back to Reinhold. Picked off and picked up here eventually by the Lakers. Stainhouse with it.
Talk about picking up. I mean, the Lakers defense are looking sharp already, Pete. They're kind of picking up where they left off in game 3.
Here's Stainhouse to Grant. And at the top, shoots wide. Chad Culp being pressured, gets away from his man. Gotta get a shot away here soon. It's picked off. And here come the Thunder the other way. Radcliffe takes the feed as he comes off the bench. Billings now, bit of a trailer. He'll take it. Billings. Gibson right on him. Moves it down to the crease. Radcliffe spins. Couple times, shoots. Good job to get the shot away, but illegal pick. And it's Laker ball, leading it by 2. With just over a minute to go in this Ricky's All-Day Grill first period. Some of the Langley Thunder have been enjoying Ricky's while they're here because they get the player of the game from the visiting side. Gets a nice gift card from Ricky's. Here's Evans. Evans hanging on to it on the wrong side of the floor, but gets it over to brother Sean, who takes the shot. That goes wide. Rebound, Scott Evans with the shot. At the buzzer. 30-second shot clock expires, and Thunder will get the ball. Here's Iannucci. Iannucci underhand with the shot with one hand as well. Scored one similar to that earlier in this series, but not tonight. 33 seconds to go, I believe. We get a whistle here, and
2-minute man call coming up here.
An actual penalty here.
So Langley are going to have a chance. Well, they've got 33 seconds on the clock, Pete, so they'll have a good opportunity to work a power play situation here. Watch Iannucci from the top. He's been dangerous all series on the power play. We'll see if they pull the goaltender McDonald as well to get another extra attacker, but really you don't need to. Sometimes you get too many people down there in the offensive end on the power play. They'll even keep a guy out by the face-off circle. Referee Sean Williams wants to have a word with the official, Sean Grenier. They're pointing at Mike Thompson here. Perhaps Langley has made a call for a goaltender check. It does look like that's the case. Looks like Langley has called Mike Thompson over, and they want to do perhaps an equipment check on him. Now, goalies, both goalies, the starter and the backup, go into the referee officials room before each game for a measurement. So should just take a couple of minutes here. They'll take him off the floor and into the change room. Looks like they're perhaps going to
tack it on to the start of the second, or what are they going to do?
Well, they might look at right now his chest protector. I know they were pointing directly in that area, but this might give the fans a chance to go get a cool beverage.
Head start anyhow.
Yeah.
A lot of them are heading to the concessions as we speak. With 32.5 seconds to go here in this first period, game number 4. Some of the best lacrosse you'll find in the world right here being played in Peterborough. It's been good lacrosse featuring the best players in the world, so I hope you're enjoying the action. And a win tonight, as we mentioned, by the Lakers ties this series. And that would mean for sure a Game 6 on Saturday. Tomorrow is an off day. The Peterborough Petes will take over the Memorial Centre tomorrow for a preseason game. So the carpet comes off tonight. They'll get the ice ready. There's a look there at the referees. Good shot there by.
Looks like they're making their way back out to the floor. We'll see. This could be a 2-minute delay of the game penalty if everything's legal for Thompson. So by the sound of the applause, the audience looks like everything's good with Thompson, and I do believe this will mean it'll be Lakers ball. We'll have some 4-on-4 lacrosse, but this should be a penalty here to.
What do you think of that call? I would have just taken the power play and been happy with it, but would you not save that for later?
I think you save it for later, Pete, absolutely. And then, well, it looks like they would have been wrong anyways. So in one way, why not try it early and see if you can get that 5-on-3. 5-on-3 for Langley usually means 100% goal. So I think Rod Jensen was maybe looking for that extra advantage. Either way, so they're going to have to put a man in the box right now. So instead of Langley starting with the ball in the power play, Lakers are going to have a chance to go up 4-1 here. They'll take possession. Interesting turn of events with under 30 to go, Pete.
And the Lakers pull their goalie, so they actually, yeah.
They'll get the 5-on-4
basically
situation.
A power play.
Yep. They'll just let the clock wind down and try to get a last shot, suck up all the time.
Here we go. Tracy Koluski with the ball on his stick, just waiting it out. Koluski goes in. Here's the play. Over to Grant. Here's Sean Evans. Evans winds, shoots, rebound. Lincoln to Grant, fires, and a bounce shot just goes wide. And that will do it. 20 minutes in the books here in Peterborough, and the Peterborough Lakers are up by a pair. Tyson is downstairs. We'll join him next. This is Lakers Mann Cup Lacrosse on TV Cogeco.
Peterborough Lakers coming up with yet another big start to a Mann Cup game. We're back to the floor. I'm your host, Tyson Geik, joined here by Tor Reinhold of the Langley Thunder. Tor, the Langley Thunder are no strangers to being down going into the second and third periods. Does that make you feel better and kind of confident that you can come back from this deficit?
Well, we know these guys can score in bunches, right? So, I mean, we just got to weather the storm, peaks and valleys, right? Even keel. So, I mean, if we keep ourselves composed, and we know we'll get our offense clicking again and bury some in there.
The Langley Thunder chased goaltender Tyler Carlson last game. You're facing Mike Thompson now. Looks like you've had a little bit more trouble with him, but is there a different game plan that the Langley Thunder are bringing into a game where Mike Thompson is playing that might be different from facing Tyler Carlson?
Well, he's a bit bigger guy, right? So, I mean, we just got to get in there and get in tight and reach around him. It looks like he doesn't have too much open on the outside shots, but you know, your stick can see things that your eyes can't. So we just gotta keep peppering them. They'll eventually go in.
Tori, you were a Minto Cup champion in 2010. I played against you out west for that. You've been in the Canadian National Championship scenario before. Does that help coming into the Mann Cup at all for yourself?
Yeah, it does. I mean, the big crowd, definitely you get some nerves there. So, I mean, I'm kind of used to that. And I mean, especially the series too. Series is another thing. You see the same guys every night, and you build some hatred for the guys, and it's a lot of fun. So I enjoy it. It's good.
Tor, how important is it for the Langley Thunder to win Game 4 and take that 3-1 series lead?
Oh, I mean, it's huge, right? It's, I mean, if they win tonight, then it's best of three series. So and that's just giving them more life. So I mean, if we could get this game tonight, it would be huge. So
thanks a lot, Tor. Best of luck in the second and third. Tor Reinhold of the Langley Thunder, who trail 3-1 right now, and they hope to get back to their game, and as they have in the past couple of games in the Mann Cup. Peterborough usually takes that early lead, and Langley's able to come back. Stay tuned. Peterborough Lakers Lacrosse will be back with more Mann Cup action. Welcome back to Peterborough Lakers Lacrosse here on TV Cogeco. We're back with the second period, more Mann Cup action in Game 4, another exciting game. Just reminding the fans out there to follow us on Twitter. You can find me at TysonLW. Use the hashtag Mann Cup. Talk about the action with the fans out there and connect. You can connect with Pete Dalladay at Pete Dalladay and at Jesse Thomas 21. He's our color commentator. Everyone's always happy to answer the fans' questions out there, and we love to connect with you. Pete, it's about time for the 8th and Iannucci show to start. It always picks up at about the second period, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, Tyson, but yeah, he does always seem to shoot strong here at the north end of the Memorial Center, and you don't want to wake him up, that's for sure. I guess the old saying, don't wake the giant. I guess he did have one in the first, but he tends to get better as the game goes on. So I'm sure the Lakers are fully aware of that. We're all set to go. There's Mike Thompson, and here we are, the face-off to get the second period underway. As far the Lakers are concerned, McIntosh on the draw this time around against Poole, and Poole will win this one. And Langley for the second straight period will get first crack at getting on the board.
Just a point of interest here, the Lakers have not won a faceoff yet this game.
That is not good, and despite that, they're up 3-1.
3-1. Absolutely, a lot of that's in part to them out shooting Langley 15-10 that period.
McCready scoops up the loose ball after the rebound. Gets it to Iannucci. He's got some room. There's the shot. Right on goal. Rebound. Great save. Mikey Thompson right there for the Lakers. Long stretch pass. Sean Evans tries to grab it here. He plays it off the boards. 4-on-4. There's the ball taken here by Scott Evans. Into Sean. Up to Chad Cope. To Grant. Grant moving across, takes the shot, stop, rebound. Sean Evans couldn't grab it. Grant with a pretty good whack there, and then gives Matt Levesque a bit of a shot. And after all that, he gets the ball. Good deal, I guess. Here's Grant at the top. Spins, backhand feed out in front. Culp shoots. Oh, and a nice play. Eventually stopped by McDonald. There's Billings. Billings decides to pull up. And almost bounced that in off Thompson. You had to be careful there.
Close one. Lakers did a great job on loose balls the first period, outscoring Langley 20-8 in the loose ball category.
Jamie Lincoln with it. Lincoln back in. John Tavares not in the lineup tonight, so that's a big scratch for the Lakers, as Lincoln, though, not a bad little replacement on that side. They can shoot with the best of them. Here's Wilson. Wilson going in. Iannucci tried to feed it over, but that one came closer to the referee Williams than it did the intended receiver.
Perhaps he saw black and fired it to Williams. He doesn't have a stick, unfortunately.
Quick shot. Never thought of that. I mean, out of the corner of your eye,
yeah,
all you see is
I think
black.
that's exactly what he saw.
Yeah. Ball taken here at center floor. It's Andrew Watt. Watt with it. Bounces it over to Grant. Big shot, and just getting a glove on that was McDonald. That's how close that one went in, or came from going in. Just got a piece of it with the glove.
That was a shot from the parking lot from John Grant. He took about 2 steps off the bench and let her rip. Kind of catching McDonald off guard on that one.
Reinhold with it. Goes through a seam to the top. McCready over here to Billings. Garrett Billings back to Hickey. Hickey shoots, and look out. I hate when that happens, when your player just pops out of your stick and you got really no control and you look like you don't know what you're doing. There's a shot. He knows what he's doing.
He was just getting warmed up, Pete. That was
he got the one out and
practice shot, and then number 2 goes in.
Wow. It's a quick turnaround. Almost putting one out in the crowd and then putting one top corner, and it's a 3-2 game.
Quite the blast from Hickey. We'll get a replay of it here.
Such a good shot. I thought it was Garrett Billings for half a second there when he unloaded it.
It was Billings on the assist. They just work a little pick and roll from the top, and Hickey blasts one.
There's a face-off win by the Lakers.
There you go. McIntosh was the guy there. He had some great success in game 2, or sorry, game 3, make it. It was a healthy scratch game 2. So
Sean Evans with it. Evans moves it over to Grant. Grant, one hand on a stick, right-handed pass. Back to the top, Kelusky, bit of an underhander. Comes all the way back to Brad Self, to Sean Evans, fires, and that is blocked. Here come the Thunder looking to tie up this game. It's moved ahead, Iannucci shoots right on net. Thompson with a save, rebound right there. Iannucci's tripped up, and he'll get a possession call.
Possession call out of it, yeah.
Good call. Here's Jackson. He's got it. 3.5 in. Only goal of the period coming from the Thunder. Thompson with the stop. Looks for the long pass. Moves it ahead. Stainhouse. They'll allow Lincoln to grab it as he comes off the bench. Jamie Lincoln. Scott Evans. Evans takes a look, tries to sneak it in there, but McDonald with the stop. There's Billings shooting and a save. Thompson. Big shot there by Garrett Billings.
Billings looked dangerous there. He had a wide open land of the net, pulls up and shoots one. Thompson makes the save.
Good play to get the ball out quickly here by Watt. Watt sends it in. Grant shoots. Tried that little bounce shot of his, quick release, but McDonald with a save. Low scoring game, 3-2 here. We're not quite halfway through, but we're getting there. Is Iannucci. And for Reinhold. Reinhold one-on-one against Mac Allen. One of the best defensive players in the game. Reinhold, Billings, zips it in. McCready couldn't quite handle it. Self doesn't want to take a holding penalty here, so does his best to get a hold of McCready just enough to allow the 30-second shot clock to expire. That's what happens.
Good job by the Lakers defense to force Langley without a shot again. They've really been doing a good job protecting the inside and forcing Langley outside.
Now we'll move it over to Kelusky. To Giles behind the net. Sean Evans. Evans fakes the pass. Grant, nice move. Dropped it back behind his back. There's the shot. And that went wide of the goal. Langley ball. Hickey. There's a shot. Stopped by Thompson. We're 5:08 into the second. Jamie Lincoln with it. Lincoln working one-on-one, takes the shot. McDonald with a save. And it should be Lakers ball. It is.
Lakers really working a lot of one-on-ones these last few possessions to see if they can get the ball moving and perhaps go over a little north to south instead of east to west here.
Chad Culp. Over to Sean Evans, to Scott Evans. Sean sets Scott a little pick, moving it over. Shot, a bouncer. Lincoln with a save. Rebound. Kelusky comes in. He'll gobble that up, and a full 30 here for the Lakers. Evans with a shot. McDonald falls but makes the save. And here come the Langley Thunder up the other way. Daniel Kavitz. Now Hickey with it. Hickey's starting to get a little more time now offensively, and now Billings will play. In for Iannucci. No fake. Towards Billings. Pass no good. Going to be a race between McDonald here and Suter. Look out! Suter grabs it. However, it's going to be awarded to Langley. We'll see if there's any reaction here from the Thunder, whether they thought Suter ran McDonald or not. I think Lintz came in a little bit, but I'm not sure what he was.
Rod Jensen on the bench, the Langley head coach, not happy. Really giving it to Williams right now. He's looking for a penalty on that play.
Well, they both went after. Tough call, but at the very least, Langley might.
I think the refs made the right call. It is a possession call. If two players are going for the ball and doesn't have it, well, it's a possession.
Here's Billings. Switches hands, takes the shot. No rebound there for Langley. They ran out of time, and it's Laker ball. Sean Evans with it. Evans with Grant. Culp out there as well. Evans moves it over. Quick stick there by Vitarelli. Tried to unload it quickly. Picks up the loose ball in the corner. And they'll get it to Giles. Quick pass.
Wild pass by Giles. Yeah, Sean can't handle it. Luckily, Lintz is on his back, and they'll get a fresh 30 at him.
Turned out all right for the Lakers there. Here's Evans. Evans pops it back here. Giles got room to move in. Pass across. Vitarelli with the shot. Stopped by McDonald. And Langley will pick up that loose ball. Here they go. Looking to tie up this game. McCready. Joel McCready. Good job. He's open again. He'll take the feed. McCready, top of the dotted line against Stainhouse. Good defensive work by Stainhouse, but he may get a penalty for that. Holding somewhere. Yeah.
Looks like there is going to be a holding call here. McCready kind of went to the middle hard. Draws the slide from Steinhaus. He comes across with the stick. Kind of gets wrapped up as he makes, look to me from up here, a nice check, but Langley go to the power play.
Attendance here tonight, 36:04. Nicely done by the lacrosse fans here for game number 4. Here's Billings. Billings to Radcliffe. On the crease for McCready.
McCready fans on it, but then goes through the crease to get the ball, so Lakers are going to catch a break here. Let's see if they can kill off a minute 43 here left in Steinhaus's penalty.
Jamie Lincoln with it. He'll get it here, and eventually it ends up with Matt Giles with it. Nice move to get away from some traffic here. As Suter will get it in for Grant. John Grant, nice pass. Lincoln shoots, scores! Sure-handed goal. The Lakers lead at 4-2.
Goals, huge. Great team effort here. Andrew Suter starts it off. He gets the ball over to John Grant. Langley has to slide to pick up John Grant because of the quick ball movement on the Laker part. That allows Lincoln to get a step on his man. Grant sees him, puts the dish inside, and Lincoln finishes off short side, giving the Lakers a 4-2 lead with a beauty shorthanded goal. Pete, they still got a minute 21 of a penalty to kill off here, so we'll see what else they have in store. Once again, Poole though, you got to take your hat off to Poole, the face-off guy for Langley. He's doing a heck of a job this series.
Now he missed first game, headed back home for the birth of his son, and back here for game 2, and was a big difference for sure. Here's Garrett Billings on the power play. Billings moving over to Radcliffe. Iannucci shoots, scores! Ethan Iannucci on the net advantage.
A big face-off win allows Langley to draw back and get the equalizer here. And who is it? The bearded rebel, we'll call him. Ethan Iannucci from the outside with another blast.
He's very wiry, as they say. As he's able just to step right into this one, and boom. A good bouncer right at the last second.
Yeah, fans are getting used to seeing that, Pete. Him on the power play up top with the big release. So Lakers have to do a better job of getting out off that pick and getting in his face and not allowing him to make that shot.
Well, it's a one-goal game once again here.
So you got to give credit where credit's due, though. Langley will get down a few goals, but they never waver. They just stick to the game plan and hang on. It's been some great lacrosse.
Poole won it, but eventually lost the ball. And it's played here by Chad Culp. Lintz will try and chase him down. Culp, nice pass across. A quick stick there by Giles, and there it's going to be saved by McDonald, and it's Langley up the other way with it. Another opportunity to tie up the game. Levesque with it. Levesque waiting for someone to pop open here. There's the pass, and he'll make the change, and Reinhold comes up to take his spot. In the meantime, Radcliffe. Radcliffe moves it. Jackson with the shot. Stopped there by Mike Thompson. And ball taken here by the Thunder. They got a full 30 out of that. Billings now. Billings going in, shooting wide of the goal. It comes to Sorensen. If he can grab it here, they'll have a partial break along with Sean Evans, but
tough bounce for Sorensen. Couldn't corral that pass.
Langley giving it right back though. Here comes Mac Allen. Allen, such a strong runner, moves it up here to Sean Evans. Evans turns, shoots right on net, and McDonald with the save. Not sure I'd want to get in Mac Allen's way when he has a burst of speed, full steam ahead. Here's Billings. Billings to Jackson. Jackson decides there's not enough room, drops it there, a bounce shot. Iannucci grabs it with that long reach of his. Moves it quickly across, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a chance, little fake. And eventually the ball popping out of the stick of Turner. He swipes it on net, but too little too late there. And it's Laker ball. We're more than halfway through regulation now. 9:21 remaining in this second period. Scott Evans into Tracy Koluski. Koluski. Couple big plays in the third period the other night. Scott Evans to Corey Vitarelli. Vitarelli to John Grant. Grant shoots a little backhander right on goal. Gets tripped up. In the meantime, Sean Evans comes into nowhere to pick up that ball. I'm not even sure what he was doing over there.
Yeah, great help by Sean Evans either way. On the wrong side, picking up a huge loose ball. Lakers getting another fresh 30.
Evans will pick it up here. Scott Evans off the bar after Grant took the shot. Scott Evans shoots. He gets hit pretty hard after he unloaded that shot. In the meantime, Iannucci winding, and that shot goes wide. Up and at a play into Section 11 here at the Memorial Center. And Langley with it with a full 30. 8:29 to go in the second. Thunder with it, it's Lewis Radcliffe. Jackson looks. Iannucci's open. Has to take it. One hand on a stick, off the glass, and it's picked up here by Mac Allen. And Allen will make his way up the floor before passing this ball here to Matt Giles. Giles takes a couple of hits. Now Evans will come in. Sean Evans back to Giles. Bounces off one check. Going to zip it over to Lincoln. Didn't work. And it's Langley ball. Jim Milligan, assistant coach of Lakers, showing a little frustration there. You at least want to see a shot on net, I think. But you're not going to get one every possession, but Radcliffe, nifty pass to Reinhold. Comes over, Billings went to quick stick it, didn't have it. Iannucci over to Radcliffe, only 3 seconds on the shot clock. There's the shot. Thompson had to be careful, makes the save.
Lakers coming up big on the defensive end again, really just giving Langley enough space to come up with a kind of a last-second desperate shot. So
there's Grant, goes in. There's the nice pass. Vitarelli shoots. Hit a stick. Rebound. Kluski scores. Tracy Kluski. It is 5-3 Lakers.
Well, this play starts in the Lakers' own end. It's strong defense forcing Langley just to kind of make a desperate move and roll one at Thompson. Lakers in transition come down the floor. It's John Grant kind of feeding it inside. Vitarelli misses the net, but Kluski's on the doorstep to pick up a juicy rebound. And McDonald at this point is already on the ground, so Kluski gets really an easy one. Just puts it up top. Lakers go up 5-3 with under 7 minutes to go in the second period.
This is how much a leader Tracy Kluski is off the floor today. Most of the Lakers went down the road here to Thurston's Restaurant for a little breakfast after the shoot-around. Who's bringing all the dishes back into the kitchen? Showing the way, Tracy Kluski. Oh, good job by him. There's a shot. It just goes wide. And it's taken here by Mac Allen. Up to Mark Stainhouse. Stainhouse shoots, and a save by McDonald. And a full 30 here for the Lakers, who once again lead it by 2. And Suter will roll the ball here for Jamie Lincoln. McIntosh, or I should say Evans, will get it here to Giles, to Lincoln. Lincoln waits, shoots, and McDonald makes the save. Here come the Thunder looking to reply with 6 minutes to go in the second. Jackson off the bench. They'll move it over to Billings. Garrett Billings. With a few fans here tonight wearing Billings Toronto Rock jerseys. Chris White picks up the loose ball, and White will get it right here to Daryl Gibson. Names you don't hear a ton of during the course of a game, but always solid on the back end, or the likes of Daryl Gibson and Chris White.
The old saying, repeat defense wins championships. I think right now it's definitely been the case for both teams. Strong defense on each end.
Sean Evans with it, a pass across. Vitarelli just missing McDonald with a great save there. Langley on the loose ball. Here's Iannucci. He'll pick it up. Need some help here. Langley making a change. Eventually they get their guys out there with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Iannucci, as you see him come out of the corner there. To the top here. Back to McCready. McCready looks. Picked off by the Lakers. Vitarelli up to Mac Allen. And Allen will get it up to John Grant. A one-hand bounce pass, and it eventually will find here Sean Evans. Evans moving pick on the far side, and it's going to be Langley ball. Langley with it, with a chance to close the gap. Shane Jackson into Garrett Billings. Iannucci with it. Iannucci to Hickey. Radcliffe to Billings. Garrett Billings. Nice pass. Finds Radcliffe, but they're running out of time on the shot clock. There's the pass out in front. Thompson stays with it. Jackson denied. And it's Laker ball.
That was Langley's best chance, really, of the period. Jackson really just too much time almost. Looks to go over top, and it's kind of a big sprawling play by Thompson.
Lincoln bounces it over to Sean Evans. Lusky sets him a little pick. Now a little screen, look out. Evans almost closed behind there at the top of the dotted line. Lincoln over. Vitarelli couldn't grab that one, and Lakers will have to hustle back and get ready for some D. And 3.5 to go here in this middle period. Reinhold having to hustle back here in his own zone, and that will cost the Thunder a few seconds here on the shot clock. They have 13 to work with. Reinhold getting open here is McCready, but Reinhold hangs on to it. Now he tries to get it to Turner, to Billings. Pressure, nice pass out in front, but a crease violation on Jackson. Wow, what a pass by Billings. Here comes John Grant. 22 on the shot clock, so lots of time for the Lakers to move it around. Grant. Chad Culp coming up to help. John still with it. Grant spins, looks, shoots wide, rebound, comes right back to him. Here's Grant. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and might not be able to get a shot off this time. Culp with it at the buzzer. Too late, and it's Langley ball once again. Here come the Thunder. Bielich. Turner cutting. Bielich hangs on to it. Radcliffe, they want to get the ball here over to Iannucci, and they do. He's got it. He'll work one-on-one against Self. Swim move, goes to the goal, shoots! Almost pulled off a fantastic play, just missing.
There's a little showcase of Iannucci's athleticism right there. Taking it to the net and dragging it with 3 Lakers with him. Defense has been the key to success for both teams so far. This has been the lowest scoring game we've seen so far, Pete, with only a 5-3 score with 2 minutes to go in the second.
It sure has been, you're right. Pass out in front, Evans shoots, and right there for the save is McDonald. Lusky right there hoping for a rebound, but McDonald didn't allow one, and it's going to be Thunder ball. Played here by Daniel Kavitz. Here's Hickey. Lost it. Lakers getting right back. Mac Allen ahead to Mark Stainhouse. Stainhouse, one-time member of the Buffalo Bandits of the National Lacrosse League. Flips it back here. Evans to Culp, to Grant. Grant's got some room, doesn't take the shot, passes it behind the goal out in front. Stainhouse scores!
Beautiful passing play on this one, Pete. Tic-tac-toe.
Second tonight.
Stainhouse in front to finish it off. This was a beauty. Let's take a look at the replay here. John Grant drives, throws it behind the net. It's Giles there, and he finds Steinhaus out front. Nobody touches him, and he drops one between the legs of McDonald. Lakers enjoy a 3-goal lead now, 6-3 with just a minute 15 to go in the second period.
Here come the Thunder looking to reply late here now, as Jesse mentioned, in the second period. Mark Stainhouse, very much a fan favorite here of many at the Peterborough Memorial Center. Some even wear the Mark Stainhouse wigs in the crowd. Here's Billings. Garrett Billings turns, shoots it wide. Suter will pick it up. It's Laker ball. As they'll have a chance to build on this lead. Evans goes in, shoots, and it looked like he popped that in, but it was whistled down.
I don't know how it didn't go in. Somehow it got stuck in the jersey and McConnell didn't get that top corner all over.
Here's Iannucci. Nathan Iannucci. Passes to the top. Jackson scores! Big goal by the Langley Thunder right there as Shane Jackson fires one past Mike Thompson, and that gets the Thunder within 2.
It's got to be a relief for the rookie Shane Jackson. That's only his second goal this series, and he's been fighting it a little bit, getting a lot of different chances, but finally one goes in for him. It's a hard outside bouncer to cut the lead to 2 goals with 21 seconds to go here in the second period.
I think the case with him is that because Radcliffe is always in that shooter position, he's forced to play maybe a different style game than he's normally used to. He looked pretty comfortable up there firing that one.
No, he's a tremendous offensive talent. He's just a small in stature. It kind of reminds me of a Sean Evans, the way he can spin and move with the ball, but maybe just not as tough as Shawnee pound for pound wise.
Well, timeout here by the Lakers with just under 17 seconds to go here in the second period. 6-4 lacrosse game as Jim Milligan will draw up a play here. The offensive coordinator, if you will, for the Lakers. Bob Keese handles the defense, and of course, the main man is Jamie Batley. All 3 former Lakers themselves. And there's a look there at the Langley bench as well. They have quite the staff, quite the entourage traveling with them. Lots of lacrosse experience behind that bench as well, led by Rod Jensen and his crew. And here's a look at Jim Milligan right there and Jamie Batley. Not too many days go by that those two don't get together, whether it be for lunch to talk lacrosse or coffee breaks. Always talking.
Always
strategy.
Watching tape and doing strategy. Yeah, real dedicated coaching staff, and they've done a great job with this franchise. Jamie Batley, of course, GM and head coach of the team.
And Chad Culp with the ball here, the final play of this second period. Culp to Sean Evans. Evans down to Koluski in front. Vitarelli scores! Corey Vitarelli on a perfectly designed play, and the Lakers take a 7-4 lead.
Vitarelli, he's been chomping at the bit all night. He's had some chances. He's been going with his quick stick, and this time it's just a perfect pass. Lakers kind of work a 4-on-3 situation from the side, and Vitarelli comes from behind the net. Koluski finds him on the doorstep, and the Lakers, they extend their 3-goal lead again. This time they're up 7-4 with 2.8 seconds to go, so I don't think there's enough time to get a shot out here.
Is there 2 options on that play? Koluski can take the shot if it's there. If not, you got option B?
Exactly. I'm sure that's always discussed. You got Koluski, who he can score from really anywhere, and then Vitarelli.
Well, that will get the crowd fired up for the second intermission. 7-4 Lakers here in game number 4. We'll be back with Tyson and the crew right after this.
The Peterborough Lakers leading 7-4 over the Langley Thunder after 2. Corey Vitarelli coming up with that big buzzer beater with 2.8 seconds left in the game on the nicely designed play by Jim Milligan. Back to the floor. I'm joined here by Brad Self. Brad, the Peterborough Lakers are looking good. It seems that the team has figured everything out. It's looking a lot better than it has in the past. What's the reason for that?
We made some adjustments. I mean, we've never stopped believing in that room, right? First couple games, right, we were making a lot of mistakes. Langley's, give them full credit for those first 2 wins. They're playing hard, obviously, but, we've made some adjustments. Things are coming along here. We got to keep going, though. I mean, we've seen throughout the series, we've had some lapses throughout the games, and they've capitalized. So we got to stay sharp here in the third.
Brad, you have a different goaltender in net in Mike Thompson, and as a defender, sometimes you prepare for games a little bit differently, and it puts a different feel in your mind when you have a different goaltender behind you. Have you noticed that at all, and what's it been like for you?
You know what? Sometimes, I guess, but I think it wasn't completely, TC. I mean, he got us here, right? We have 3 great goalies. A little bit of the defense, a little bit of the goaltending, a little bit of transition, right? A little bit of everything, and sometimes just a change of goaltending kind of changes the momentum and changes the feel of the team. And it's done that so far. But we know, Mikey's there, backstop us. But if anything goes wrong, TC's right there, and so is Kevin Croswell. So we have faith in all of them. I think it was a bit of everything, and it's a team effort. So it goes, it's everybody's job, right?
The Lakers have certainly had to face some hurdles, and the goaltending switch has been one of them. But battling back from a 2-0 series deficit is certainly one. So, if you are able to battle back and tie the series at 2, what does that do for the team psychologically?
It's huge, right? But in Peterborough, we don't like to do things the easy way, right? Sometimes. So I think we've settled into the series here now. Getting that first victory, obviously, in front of our fans here, obviously has helped us huge. We're a little more relaxed. We came a little bit hyped up, obviously, in the first game. I think we've settled in here and know that, confident. We're a veteran team. We just got to keep playing and everybody do their jobs.
Brad, the Lakers are up by 3. You're 1 period away from tying that series at 2. What has to continue here in the 3rd period in order to be successful?
Can't get ahead of ourselves, right? One shift at a time. I know it's an old cliche, but we have to focus on that. Obviously, we have a goal at the end of the day, but biggest thing right now is focusing on that 3rd period.
Thanks a lot, Brad. Best of luck in the game.
No problem. Thank you.
It's Brad Self of the Peterborough Lakers, who has 5 points coming into this game, 3 goals and 2 assists. He has been a solid force for the Peterborough Lakers all season long, and he has been great so far in the Mann Cup as well. Stay tuned. More Peterborough Lakers lacrosse here on TV Cogeco. We'll be back right after the break. We've got analysis coming right up. Welcome back to Peterborough Lakers lacrosse here on TV Cogeco. A big period is coming up here for the Lakers. They are 7-4 right now. They are 1 period away from tying this series at 2, but you can never count the Langley Thunder out. They can battle back. They know what they're doing, and they are going to come out with a strong 3rd period. And just reminding the fans out there to join in on the conversation, use the hashtag Mann Cup. You can tweet at me. My handle is TysonLW. Pete Dalladay, our play-by-play guy, at Pete Dalladay, and our analyst, Jesse Thomas, at Jesse Thomas21. We're always happy to answer your questions, connect with the fans out there, and talk about the Mann Cup. So, Pete, you've got the 3rd period. Take it away.
All right, thank you very much, Tyson. Yeah, what a 3rd period this should be. The Lakers, as you can see, already onto the carpet. They are ready to go. Langley Thunder now just getting on to the surface here, coming out of their dressing room for what should be a dandy 3rd. In case you did miss it, John Grant Jr. officially now 2nd all-time in Mann Cup scoring with 162 points, passing the great 40 Dean, and then as well John Tavares, of course, number 1. Not in the lineup tonight, electing to take the night off just to rest. I mean, just celebrated another birthday earlier this month, and you know what? They'll be coming out, I'm sure, flying on Friday night. But John Grant Jr. closing in on JT.
I mean, Mann Cup all-time scoring champions. What a list. Let's go through the top 10 right now. You've got Scott Evans, who moved ahead of J.J. Johnson. So J.J. Johnson bumps down to 8. There's Scott Evans at 7. You've got John Grant Jr. at number 2 now, and another Laker, John Tavares, at number 1. So quite a lot of Lakers in that top 10, really representing Peterborough strongly.
Well, here we go, all set here for the 3rd period. Lakers up by 3 on what Tyson described as a buzzer beater by Corey Vittorelli to get the 3-goal lead. They win the draw. Shot, save, McDonald right there, tested 7 seconds in to this 3rd period. Andrew Suter with a great chance. Here comes Jackson. Jackson struck as well late in the 2nd with a big goal for the Thunder. Loose ball up for grabs. Good defensive play there by Mac Allen.
Mac Allen's really picked up his game. It looks like each game he's getting stronger and stronger in the back end.
Grant to Statehouse, shoots, hits the post. Full 30 for the Lakers as Evans was Johnny on the spot. Or in his case, Shawnee on the spot. He'll move it over to Grant. Grant to Giles. Bobbles it, picks it up, and he moves it in. And Sean Evans has it again. It's a pick from his brother Scott. Shoots right on net. McDonald with a save. Lintz comes in. He'll take it. And he'll pass it up the floor here to Iannucci. With an Iannucci. And several members of the Langley Thunder taking the day off yesterday visited the Peterborough YMCA to get a little bit of conditioning. I don't think they went too hard. Well, here's a chance here for the Thunder. Underhand shots, and oh, that rang the post.
Reinhold, little dip and dunk, and then fires it off the crossbar. We've heard a lot of that sound tonight. Both teams hitting a lot of posts.
Langley with the ball. They're going to have to hustle up here. They're already 10 seconds into the shot clock. Reinhold passes it ahead. McCready had it picked off. And it's taken here by the Lakers. Andrew Watt up the floor.
Watt's looked good in transition tonight for the Lakers. How about that?
He sure has. Here's Tracy Koleski. Koleski to Grant. Grant has switched sticks here for the third period ahead. There's the pass for Culp, and he is hammered into the crease.
Culp gets the nice pass inside from John Grant Jr., but Iannucci's there to tie him up.
Radcliffe. Lewis Radcliffe, an underhand shot blocked by Mac Allen, rolls into the crease of Mike Thompson. Thompson struggling a little bit here to
miscue there, yeah.
Get rid of it, but he eventually finds Allen, who gets it ahead to Sean Evans. Evans against Midsky. Evans stays with it, takes the shot, ends up in the corner. Corey Vitarelli, he's in there with the help of John Grant. Grant picks up the loose ball. Grant to Vitarelli. Vitarelli, he is going to send it back towards the top, but
Lakers get the reset, so Vitarelli, smart move, using up a bit more clock. Unfortunately, couldn't get the pass directly to Giles.
Giles gets it back in here to Mark Stainhouse. Stainhouse over the top, scores! Mark Stainhouse is third of the night. He's got the hat trick, and the Lakers lead it 8-4.
Steinhaus has had a big evening. Pete, you said it. He's got 3 goals so far tonight, his 7th of the series. He's caused a lot of trouble for Langley in their end. Watch this move here, folks. Taking on Stockdale, gets a step, fires one in traffic. McDonald doesn't see it. Too many bodies in front of him. We've got a good angle from behind the net. He goes far side to give the Lakers a 4-goal lead.
Just 3 minutes in to the third period here. Langley ball off the draw. Poole a little frustrated that McIntosh isn't giving him enough room here before it's whistled in. Evans picking up another point. That's Sean Evans, and John Grant will pick up a helper too. Reinhold with a shot from way out, picked up by Brad Self, the speedster, making his way in. Pass into Grant. Grant, swim move to get away from one check. Now another, fakes, backhand, shoots, just missing was Grant. Self will play it. He decides the best move is to put it right back in the stick of John Grant, who drops it here. There's a shot coming in was Lincoln. Full 30 if the Lakers can get it here, and they do. McIntosh falls, but still is able to get that ball back to Brad Self. I think maybe out of gas here and just wants to get rid of it and get onto the bench here.
Another great offensive shift for the Peterborough Lakers. 3 shot opportunities off of big rebounds.
Lincoln to Evans to Scott Evans. Moves it in, got hit hard as he unloaded that. He's looking for a call. A little wobbly getting up here. And it's going to be played here by Daniel Kavitz. Here's Iannucci. Iannucci in here for Radcliffe. Radcliffe waits it out. Billings couldn't handle it. Chasing after it, Daryl Gibson. Gibson with Self with him. And Gibson will slow it down, and he'll play to Tracy Koleski, who drops the ball and gives it to Chad Culp. Culp into Grant. Double teamed as he usually is. Bounces off the boards. He's got one defender without a stick. He'll take advantage of that by taking the shot. It goes a little high. Picked up nicely. Koleski, sidearm shot right on goal. McDonald with a save.
The ball was just kind of trickling and bouncing in between the pads of McDonald. He had to be sharp to keep that in.
McCready moving it in for Jackson. Jackson now has Radcliffe as an option. Jackson still with it. 12 seconds on the shot clock. To the top for McCready. McCready, he's double teamed, knocked off the ball. Iannucci comes in. He's got a man right on him. Jackson runs a little interference, but somehow Langley gets the ball as a result.
Langley pick up the interference call. It was Sorensen battling McCready and Iannucci. Somehow Langley come up with it. They're still pushing and shoving in the corner.
Chris White out there. Sorensen. A bit of a high stick. There's a shot. Scoring the Langley Thunder. And now we have some action after the whistle, but
we haven't had any fights this series yet, but things are starting to heat up here, Pete, in the third period. Iannucci gets the ball ready to roll off the whistle and takes it right to the crease. I don't know, he was towing the line. Some people in the restaurant behind the net were up on their feet, kind of wondering where the official was, because they looked like, to them, they thought he was in the crease. We'll get a look at it here again.
There's a look. Well, tough call.
Yeah, looks like he does. He's such a big player that looks like he does. He holds it, holds the line, and stuffs the ball in the back of the crease before he falls into it. So Langley to get on the board here. 8-5 Lakers lead with under 15 minutes to go.
The fans are still upset about maybe a non-call. Langley got the ball back after there looked to be some interference, but Iannucci. There's a shot coming. That'll stop Hickey with a blast, and it's kicked ahead right there by Allen and awarded right back to Langley.
Thompson comes out to the top of the crease to make an outstanding save on Hickey. And I didn't see what happened here, Pete, but it looks like maybe a necessary rough away from the ball, and Langley are going to get it back.
Radcliffe and Stainhouse with a real battle right now within a battle.
Tempers are starting to flare a little here by the looks of things.
Heating up. Here's Garrett Billings. Billings bounces off a check, tossed his way by Watt. Into Turner, quick stick by Radcliffe. Stainhouse right there to grab it. His stick is chopped. Radcliffe with another swing.
Radcliffe all over the forecheck, stripping Steinhaus twice, but Scott Self's able to pick it up.
Silky Self, as they call him, will move the ball ahead. He'll get it here for Scott Evans. John Grant to Sean Evans. Behind the net. Evans looking. Grant comes over. Sets him a little pick, but in the meantime, the ball pops loose and the 30-second shot clock expires. Big possession here for the Langley Thunder as a goal here gets them back to within 2. It's game number 4. Shot, Thompson with the save. Full 30, they can grab it. Want to say hello to Parker and Madison McDonald. Hopefully they're still watching the game. Appreciate you watching tonight on TV Kojiko. They're a big fan of our floor director, Mike Lord, up here.
Me too.
Here's Scott Evans. Evans with it. He'll get it in. Tracy Koluski. Koluski. Trying to get away from a couple checks. Still has it in the stick, takes the shot. McDonald with a save. Grant right there looking for the rebound. Levesque is right in his face. And in the meantime, the Thunder up the other way. There's a chance too. Lakers got to tighten up here. Self gets a hand from Gibson. Now Billings has it. 8-5 game, as Jesse mentioned, by far the lowest scoring game so far of this series. Billings passes it out in front looking for Jackson. Broken up and taken by Mac Allen. 12-10 to go in the third as Sean Evans takes the feed. He goes in. Evans with it. Turns, shoots. Hit the post. Rebound. Picked up by the Thunder. They run it up the floor. It's Poole. Poole goes in. Radcliffe. Back to Poole. Quick shot. Thompson right there. Makes the save. Mike Thompson came in relief of Tyler Carlson in game number 3. Ended up pretty much being the difference in that game. Turned out to be a great move by Jamie Batley. Pull him sooner than later that night. And Thompson came in and got the win. Evans, Grant, fires, scores! John Grant Jr.
We've seen this before. Pete McDonald gets a piece of it, but Junior puts so much velocity behind his shot and it bounces off the shoulder and trickles into the back of the net. We'll get a chance to look at it again here. Scott Evans does some fancy footwork, getting the ball across to John Grant. Off the shoulder of McDonald. He goes down and the ball goes behind the line. And the Lakers retake a 4-goal lead, 9-5 with just over 11 minutes to go in the third.
And a face-off win by Peterborough. And right back into the stick of Grant. Here come the Lakers, Chad Culp. He's got it one-on-one against Cook. Culp making his way, sends it back. McIntosh couldn't reach it. You see a lot of that sort of scoop pass now, more than you ever have. Look out, Stainhouse with a man right on him. Pilic knocked his shoe right off him. Stainhouse takes his shoe and heads back to the bench. He must wear them awfully loose for that to pop off.
Gets his heel stepped on and loses a wheel while he's at it.
Here's Radcliffe, down by 4. Iannucci to the crease, and that is stopped. It goes up and out of play, and it's Laker ball. Thompson will start out with it. Missed all of last year, Mike Thompson of the Summer League anyhow, and with injury, and missed most of this year. I mean, he was here. He was the third goalie on a lot of occasions, just didn't get a lot of starts. And Tyler Carlson came in.
Certainly looked like he's been the difference maker now. Pete coming into the series in Game 3, getting the win for the Lakers and doing a real good job of keeping a high offense to 5 goals right now, which is incredible.
That is amazing at this point with 10:03 to go in the third. Vitarelli to the crease, shot stopped by McDonald. Had that popped out of there, the Lakers would have had a chance to get that 30-second reset, but they got it off in time. Under 10 to go. Lakers up by 4. The win tonight ties the series. It becomes a best of 3. 2 out of 3.
McDonald throws the ball into traffic. Suter goes up for it, but gets decked by McCready, and the Lakers are going to regain possession.
There's John Grant. Giles comes in, creates a little room for Grant. Culp does the same. Grant over to Scott Evans. Evans had the ball roll out of the head of his stick, picks it right back up. Got Poole all over him. Evans down, in for Koluski. He'll battle along the end boards, but the 30-second shot clock expires here.
Good defensive stand by the Langley Thunder. Watch them to start bringing their goalie early. I know Rod Jensen's a little unorthodox, but don't be surprised.
Well, you don't have a ton to lose at this point. I mean, you're down 4 with 9 to go. I mean, that's not a huge lead, I guess, in lacrosse, but there's a shot. The way the Lakers are playing defensively, they don't seem to be breaking down at all here. Radcliffe pass right in there for Iannucci. Mac Allen, one heck of a defensive game here tonight for the Peterborough Lakers, right in the middle of it again.
Yeah, really playing a strong game going up against some of Langley's best, like Iannucci. Sean Evans goes down like a ton of bricks in front of the Langley net.
Back up on his feet. There's a nice play there, switching hands, taking the shot. Now, Sean Evans with it. Evans turns, fires. Came right across with it too. Now he gets the stick up and he's going to draw a penalty. Langley will go on the power play. Whether it be just the 2 or the 4, we'll wait and see.
Hey, we got a replay coming up here, folks. Watch this. Sean Evans working his man. You see the shot on net, but what happens away from the play? Sean Evans kind of gets the stick up. You know what? That's a call. Van Beek might have soaked it a little bit and made it look worse than it really was, but they're going to get a power play and the benefit of the doubt here.
Well, that's one in hockey now. They would have called 2 and 2.
You'd take one exactly for the embellishment, right?
It was definitely a penalty, but the embellishment would pick up 2 as well. But Evans in the box, and he hasn't been in the penalty box a whole lot in this Mann Cup, I don't believe, Sean, when you look at his numbers going into action tonight.
Van Beek isn't happy. He's cut on the chin, getting in the face of referee Sean Grenier, wanting a 5-minute out of it. We got a loud and proud crowd tonight. How about it, Pete? These fans have been terrific. Perhaps the loudest they've been all series right now, as they wish they bid adieu to Van Beek, who's got to go off for perhaps some handy stitch work.
Well, they enjoy their lacrosse here, and it's great to see so many fans from outside of Peterborough as well. We've run into some of those folks making the trip in, some of them staying the entire week here. So too bad Peterborough couldn't host the Mann Cup every year.
Yeah, really. What a treat it's been.
I wonder if they'll ever go to sort of a host city situation as they have in junior, where, you know, back in the day it was just the two teams, East, West, and now it's what, a four?
Yeah, they've gone
system?
to accommodate teams from Alberta who are starting to improve their game. And I mean, there's lacrosse picking up all over across this country now. It's not just a BC, Ontario hotbed. You've got Alberta lacrosse, Saskatchewan lacrosse. You've even got Quebec lacrosse, which is picking up strong, especially in the field lacrosse game. And then even out east now, they're starting to pick up the game. So it is our national summer game, and it's starting to pick up. And it's great to see because it is a fantastic game.
Power play for the Thunder. Billings at the top, into Radcliffe to Jackson. Radcliffe again. Couple little fakes halfway through the shot clock. Billings down to the crease. Shot, they score! The Thunder have closed the gap on a power play goal. That only took 18 seconds for McCready to bury that one.
Here's why the Lakers need to stay disciplined. Jamie Batley, head coach, has been preaching it all series, and finally the Lakers have bought in. And then we see what happens when they do take penalties. They leave themselves vulnerable because they've got a guy like Garrett Billings up top who almost disguises his pass as a shot. And this time he finds McCready kind of towing the line out front, and he's able to put this one past Thompson, and he cuts the lead with 3 goals again. 9-6, the Lakers are leading with under 8 minutes to go in this game.
Here we go. Under 8 remaining, and the Thunder with possession of the ball. Shot from way out, Billings with a blast. What a shot by Garrett Billings, and just like that, it's a 2-goal lacrosse game.
Yeah, folks, don't close your eyes because you might just miss one. Garrett Billings comes back after setting up a goal, comes back and rips one of his own home. It's now a 2-goal game. This team has such composure. We see Billings there. What a release on that shot. He puts everything behind it. So it's 9-7 now. It's a battle here for another faceoff.
And the loose ball picked up by McIntosh. He goes to the goal, shoots, and McDonald with the save. Well, I think that high stick fired up the Thunder. Obviously, they took advantage of the power play, but
they sure did, Pete.
Even more so, I think it woke them up.
This is one of those teams that feed off just, you know, you give them an inch, they take a mile. These guys are, certainly looks like they got some momentum back in their game.
There's a chance. Iannucci goes to the goal, shoots. Thompson jumps, makes the save. Stainhouse will just move that ball, and he was hoping someone would come out of the gate, but they couldn't make the change. Jamie Batley upset. It was sort of 2 giveaways, back-to-back giveaways by the Lakers. So Langley, for a 3rd time in a row here, will go down and try and set it up. 9-7, Lakers hanging on to the lead here. Here's a chance. Shot, Thompson, a big save right there. That was huge off Brett Hickey. That would have put the Thunder within 1 and really, perhaps, started to rattle the Lakers.
Had they scored there, it certainly would have taken the wind out of the sails of the Lakers just a little bit here.
John Grant making his way to the goal. There's one fake. Giles sets him a pick. Shot. Ouch. Off the back of the back, and ball disappeared. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, you're right, Pete. It went up. I didn't see it come down. It might be at the top of the scoreboard. Either way, Langley get the ball back.
Reinhold to Billings. Will they unload the shot again? A penalty coming up here to the Lakers. Didn't see it. Be interesting to see what the call is here.
McCready and Brad Self are kind of battling it out on the corner, and I think
no goal, but the Langley Thunder will go on the power play.
That's right. They will get another shot at the power play here. So we'll see what Grenier called. He's got the hand up. Kind of a tough one here. McCready gets the hands up on Self, and Self brings his hands back up, and they get pushing and shoving, and Grenier is going to take one man out of it, and it's going to be the Lakers. Brad Self going off for what looks to be like a high sticking call.
A golden opportunity here.
Yeah, we'll see. You
Langley
can see
Thunder.
Self on the replay here. Him and McCready kind of battling at each other. McCready going at him. I don't see a penalty there. I see just two players kind of going at one another, really bringing some physical play. And I think, if anything, you take them both off at that point.
So Mike Thompson with an equipment issue here, taking a page out of McDonald's book here, who traditionally in this series has come up with an equipment issue at convenient times, which is just smart goaltending, really.
Coach Rod Jensen for the Langley Thunder is really starting to play with the crowd here now. He puts his hand up wondering what's going on, but he knows exactly what's happening. Both teams are wise enough to know when to take that equipment timeout, if you will.
Here we are, Garrett Billings into Lewis Radcliffe. Radcliffe gets it back into the top for Billings. Moves in, Iannucci to Radcliffe, who comes across. Now Jackson, he'll come out towards the top. Billings backhand feed to McCready to Radcliffe, bobbles it. It's going to be pressured here. He's got Sorensen right on him, but eventually now picked up by Billings with 7 seconds on the shot clock. McCready over the top, shot, Thompson to save, rebound, Iannucci scores! Right there, picked up the loose ball, and the Langley Thunder score to make it a 9-8 game.
Iannucci picking up the garbage in front of the net. What an effort. That's his 4th goal of the night. We'll get a good look at the replay here. The shot clock's winding down. Billings with the backhand over McCready. McCready puts it off the leg of Thompson. And this time the Lakers just didn't do a good enough job boxing out, letting Iannucci slip in there to pick up the greasy goal. We got a 1-goal game. Lakers are up just 9-8 now, giving up 3 straight goals to this Langley Thunder, who have shown great composure throughout this series and are battling their way back into this game.
Langley with it. With a chance to tie it up. Nice pass ahead. Now here's Iannucci, shoots. Thompson comes out, challenges him, makes the save. The 3 Lakers right on it here, trying to get that ball out of the stick here of the Langley Thunder. Real fight for it, and it's going to be awarded to the Lakers.
Langley withholding the ball there. Levesque puts his hand on it, so Lakers are going to get possession.
Iannucci says, well, I'll take it. Nobody else seemed to want it.
All 5 Lakers go for the bench, and it's Thompson and Iannucci standing with referee Williams. Steinhaus comes back to pick it up.
All the Lakers looking for a little insurance. Steinhaus with it. Bad pass intended for Koloski. Koloski.
The Lakers had to look sharp here these last 3 minutes.
Pass in by Mitski. We'll move it ahead. Vilic with White on him. Jackson takes it. Jackson shoots a bounce shot. That goes up and off the glass, actually up and out of play. Lakers get a break there. They get the ball back. We'll see if they move it here a little more.
Yeah, they need a possession definitely right now. It's been all Langley. Lakers need to get momentum back in their favor. Perhaps even call a timeout here, maybe just to simmer things down, but John Grant has it here.
Grant, backhand pass out in front, shot. Colt with a great chance. Nifty pass by Grant Jr. The Thunder up the other way. Lewis Radcliffe walks in, plants himself, and takes the shot. And Thompson, I think, just got enough of that on the jersey. There's a race for it. Daryl Gibson picks it up, and he's going to slow it down here a little bit. And he's running out of room.
Terrific loose ball effort by Daryl Gibson. The shot comes high and heavy off the boards. He kind of bats it down floor and gets there first. Give the Lakers another chance at it.
John Grant going to work. To the top, Lincoln to Sean Evans. Evans waits, backdoor feed, looking for Lincoln. Lincoln picks it up. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kluski shoots, hits the post. Rebound, backhand pass to Evans. Evans with a full 30 decides to slow it down.
What a shot by Tracy Kluski. That one hit the post, but it also shook the net. He had so much behind it. Now the Lakers are going to get another crack at it.
Evans, nice pass. Kluski goes in, shoots. Oh, what a big save, McDonald. Did it go back in? It did. It's Lakers ball with a reset. Under 3 to go. Lakers with a 1-goal lead. Chad Culp with it. Culp Gets away from his check. Moves it into John Grant. Vitarelli out there too. Kluski and Evans. Grant, man all over him. Shoots. McDonough with a save. Desperately trying to get that ball was Vitarelli.
Vitarelli diving for it, just ends up in the crease, so Langley's going to get another crack at it. Under 3 minutes to go here now, 9-8 lead for the Lakers.
Here's Radcliffe. Lakers fans chanting defense here, and they will have to come up big. Billings to Jackson, shoots and a save. Mike Thompson. The way this is going, it could end up 9-8. 9 might be enough here. Or it might take 13, you never know.
The way Langley's been coming on here, they want to force perhaps overtime. That's in the back of some people's minds too.
Grant behind the net, Kluski out front, shot. Stainhouse was cutting, got the shot away. Good loose ball by the Thunder, but they give it away. Scott Evans picks it up. He's got to slow it down here. No sense in rushing. At this point, they'll eat up a good chunk of this 30-second shot clock.
Scott Evans taking a nice slash from Poole there, talking to Williams on his way to the bench. He wanted a penalty call, but he's not going to get it with the score 9-8 with a minute 30 to go.
A smart play, too. Scott was a little tired there. Went off, and out comes Sean Evans. Sean's got the ball, shoots, hit a stick on its way. Stainhouse with the loose ball, but the 30-second shot clock expires. And it's Langley ball. They're down a goal with 1:21 to go in the third period. Turner sends it in. Reinhold. They pull the goalie for the extra runner. Reinhold, nobody open, so he sends it to the top for Billings. McDonald goes back in between the pipes. 9 seconds on the shot clock. And the ball is set up and out of play by Iannucci. And the Lakers get the ball back with just under a minute to go in the third. Moving it up. McIntosh rolls it back. Culp with it. Definitely here the Lakers want to use pretty much all 30 seconds. Culp goes to the net, shoots! McDonough with a huge save right there. That gives Langley the ball back with 36 seconds left. And a timeout is called by Rod Jensen here. No surprise there. They will draw up what could be the final play. The Lakers are arguing that Langley have used up their timeouts. They have. It's Peterborough ball. Wow. If this is the case, what a miscue. Peterborough ball. Langley did. That's twice now in the series they've done that. And it.
Yeah, that's a tough one for Langley right now.
Yeah, it is.
Lakers
tough.
get a fresh 30. There's 36 seconds left in it, so Lakers can kill this one off for the most part, and perhaps fire one a net and get another rebound. They've done such a good job getting rebounds off shots, so
yeah,
we'll see.
Three possible options here. A, they score. B, they get a shot on goal and get a reset. Or C, Langley gets the ball back with 6 or 7 seconds left to make it a real exciting final play. Either way, this has been a dandy game. 9-8 right now. With a win tonight, the Lakers tie up this series. And it's not over yet. Now, Chris Williams, the referee, there seems to be some confusion now. The Thunder changing goalies. This will allow them, I guess, officially to warm up prior. So they sort of indirectly will get a bit of a timeout, but they don't get the ball.
Yeah,
the Lakers get the
they've
ball.
already given the ball to the opposition here, so they look good. Langley coming on strong here in the end, but Lakers able to hold them off. We'll see. Lakers can hold on. They will even this series at 2 games apiece. Game 5 we mentioned earlier in the broadcast. All set for Friday evening, 8 p.m.
Going to be a good one. And then we will have a Game 6 Saturday night here at the Peterborough Memorial Center if the Lakers hang on to this lead they have right now.
So Lakers have the ball. Rod Jensen decides to go out for an all-attack press. He's going to bring on the extra man to double-team the ball and hopefully force them to force the Lakers to turn over a ball before the time expires. I think Rod Jensen, a desperate move here, realizes that if they get the ball back 3 or 4 seconds won't be enough to get it up the floor and in the net. So big gamble here.
Well, they're going to gain another 3. They'll get 36. Back up to 36.
Batley,
it's an interesting move. So it's starting in the corner, comes all the way back.
Referee Sean Grenier will make them bring the ball back. Steinhaus threw it away a little prematurely. So the ball will start in the corner. Langley have 3 black sweaters down there. Well, 2 now. Levesque's in front of the net.
Langley wants the 2 seconds to go back up.
Langley get a stick on it. Huge play here.
Here we go, half a minute to go. Langley with the extra runner, and they have a chance to tie this one up. Well done by the Langley Thunder. Jackson to Billings. Billings here. Moves it down low. Great defensive play out in front right there by Suter. However, Billings has it back in his stick. Shoots, bounce shot. Great save. Thompson with 5 seconds left. A real battle for the ball. The Lakers have it. Andrew Suter and the Lakers will tie up this Mann Cup at 2 games apiece. It comes down to the best 2 out of 3 with game number 5 set for Friday night here in the Liftlock City. What a game. 9-8 your final as Mike Thompson picks up his 2nd win in 3 nights here. Tyson will be back, Jesse as well. Our post-game show coming up right after these.
I'm joined here by tonight's first star, Mike Thompson. And Mike, what a feeling this must be. You're coming in relief of Tyler Carlson, and you earned the spot tonight. You earned the job in between the pipes, and what a game it was out of you.
Yeah, it's starting to feel real good. And, defense is playing well, and I was just being patient for an opportunity to play again. And just a couple rough games for him, so that's what I'm here for, is to step in and fill the void if it's needed, and that's what I'm doing. So let's keep it rolling, and bring the Mann Cup back to Peterborough.
What is that feeling like coming into a situation where your team is down and looks to be a little bit defeated? You're trailing in the series, and then Tyler Carlson is chasing you coming in. What was that feeling like on the bench for you?
Oh, I was just trying to prepare. I mean, I know they probably gonna have him a bit on a short leash that last game, so I was prepared, and I let in a couple quick ones. Just gave them opportunities, and they just cashed in on theirs, and I was just able to come in. I'm still seeing the ball real well, and just rolling with it right now.
Mike, your defenses seem to tighten up in front of you. It's a lot different look to it than the start of this series. What do you think about your defense's play?
I think we just made the changes that we needed defensively, and we're really locking down on the guys we need to, and looks like they're getting sore and banged up, so we're doing the right job over there.
After another win, what is the confidence level like for the Lakers?
Oh, it's huge now. I mean, just the whole tide has shifted, and we're just gonna. So we're saying we're just gonna keep it rolling now, and that's the plan right now.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Congratulations on such a great game tonight.
Thank you.
It's Mike Thompson of the Peterborough Lakers, who is going to be our first star tonight. We're taking a look at the game's 3 stars. Number 1 is no surprise. Shutting the door, only allowing 8 goals, was Mike Thompson. Ethan Iannucci, always a stud. A player that we called to watch before the game tonight for the Langley Thunder. We compared that guy to Mario Lemieux. And the 3rd star, Mark Steenhuis, who is awesome tonight as well. He started the game off very well. It is now a best of 3 between the Peterborough Lakers and the Langley Thunder. 3 out of the 4 games in this series have been decided by a single goal. Laker fans, thank you for tuning in, and be sure to catch the next broadcast on Friday. Thanks, and have a great night.